Hi guys, I'm Annabelle and welcome to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of Free Radicals. Now, in this game we are playing 10 different factions and each one plays very different. You might have a faction that does some deck building. You might have one that does Mancala kind of games. You have one that does domino stuff. So I figured there's going to be a lot in this box. Join me at the table and let's see what's in the box. So yeah, when I heard about all the different mini games inside one big box, I was intrigued. I was like, I gotta check out how this plays. This means that you can probably find people to play this game with you no matter what, because there's going to be some mechanic that interests any gamer. But you know, I also like the art. It's very futuristic, very kind of Overwatch type of art. So and actually the game kind of plays like Overwatch, where every character is very different. But here's a look at all the factions. Apparently there's 5 boards and they're double-sided, so if you play with one side of the board you can't play with the other, so there's only 5 different factions available per game, but in any combination. So that gives you a lot of combinations available. And here's some of the like names of the factions. Here's the farmers, the couriers, and the underground, and they all have very cool art, I gotta say. So let's see. This plays. All right, so this game takes about 90 minutes, so an hour and a half to complete. 14 plus, which means that it's not as simple as it seems. Of course, probably because of all the different mechanics, and it plays 2 to 5 players. So let's open it up. So I expect to not be able to guess what any of the components are, since there's going to be, I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of stuff. The box is not that big. It's just like a regular game box. But I'm guessing that the components are going to be tiny for each faction, is what I would think, to be able to fit 10 different mini games in one box that is not that big. And that could be, well, you know, components quality might be a problem. If they're too small, hard to read, I don't do well with those. But let's check it out before we judge it. Alright, so first thing we find is the rulebook, and then I guess probably an explanation of each faction. We'll take a look at that, but let's see what the rulebook is all about. Okay, so nice and colorful. Here's the intro, how to use the rulebook. Here's all of the components that we're going to be looking at. Wow, there's and they're by faction apparently, so that's nice that they did that. Tells you a little bit of each faction over here, so you can pick, and you can see the art. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep, there's all of them. And then the general setup for everybody, because apparently even though we have different factions doing different mini games on our own, we can also interact with each other in a main board. So here's how to play: items, favors, a building, prestige token. Okay, so it's quite a lot. No wonder it's 14 plus. Although the sections seem to be small. And then overview of buildings. Okay, I like when they do that, so I can kind of like a better explanation what the buildings do. Although it doesn't seem like it's too long, so hopefully it's easy to understand. Knowledge track, which I believe is the track that everybody kind of competes on. And then game end and final scoring. 15 pages. And then we have icon review, very nice. A summary, very nice. And then the credits down here where they don't bother anybody. So nicely done. Alright, so next up we have a booklet that just seems to be more of their games. So no need to take a look at that. And then, as we mentioned, I think this is a sheet for everybody. Let's take a look. I'm guessing this is Disney Villainous style, where you know you have that little booklet that tells you what your I guess what your villain does and what his condition to win and everything. So here's a look at the farmers, and yeah, it looks like you just pick a faction and then you give each character their sheet and they can be more informed. I see a lot more games doing that, but let me show you up close the art. Here's the executives and a little bit of how to play. Of course, I wouldn't recommend reading all of this unless you're playing the executives. And here's the back, and I guess they are red. And then there's the artisans, seem to be yellow, or might be confused, maybe they're brown. Okay, okay, and there's the back. The bubble chewing underground faction. I kind of like this one. It has a lot of cool characters. The leader and the teacher and the arbiter, the broker. Here's a merchants, which I'm guessing play more like a Euro resource, or maybe pick up and deliver. And they got a nice chart where they can drop off all of their whatever they're selling. All of the markets are listed there. Then we got these guys, which I'm guessing they run hotels. Oh, polyonymous. There we go. Complete hotel. Yeah, okay. Expand hotel. Okay, I wasn't wrong. Something to do with hotels. Okay, next up. So this is your pick up and deliver faction. The entertainers. Another set of cool characters. The adventurers. This could be the dungeon crawler. I believe there's a dungeon crawler mechanic. Adventure actions. There's the paladins. And the farmers. I'm still having it hard to believe that you can play so many different kind of mini games in one full game. But let's see what else is in the box. Okay, so it looks like we have our player boards over here, and then tons of stuff down there. But let's take a look at our, I guess, 5 player boards. We have the farmers on one side, and the executives on this side. Here's the artisans, and the underground. The hotel people, and the merchants, and the entertainers on the other side. And finally we have the adventurers with the paladins on the other side. So now we saw the player boards. I'm guessing these are all the different components that belong to different factions. Let's take a look over here because I like to show you the cards last. I will think that this is the game board that belongs to everybody. So it is single-sided, and it looks a little bit like this. Very busy. I gotta say I don't like it when it's so busy that you're so overwhelmed by art that you lose track of what the game's about. The simple the better, but hey, I guess it looks very futuristic. Continuing on this side, we have tons of baggies to put things away, even though everything is bagged up. So I'm guessing there's more stuff down here that we haven't seen that's going to need a baggy home. Alright, we have cubes, tons and tons of cubes. Let's see them over here. So we have cubes to keep track of everything. And there's tons of colors. There seem to be some bigger than others. Let's take a closer look at them, but just so you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different types of cubes in all different shapes and sizes. We have these yellow translucent ones that look really cool. And then we have these little plastic ones that are they're yellow. We have, same as the first ones I showed you, but in black, same shape. And they also come in this silver color. Again, same shape and more plastic little cubes. These are light blue. Then we have green, red, and the last ones of these are purple. They're all the same size. I'm guessing is to keep track of your faction. Let's see. There are exactly 5 of those that I just showed you in different colors. So, and then there's these ones that look like some kind of gem. And there's not that many of them. So my best guess is that these are going to be your 5 player colors. And then you're going to have gems that everybody's fighting over that might be very, very powerful. And I'm guessing that these 3 are your resources. Not sure what, like steel, maybe, I don't know, stone, I don't know. We'll have to find out when we play. Okay, so that's that side, and then in this little hole, okay, we have standees. So we're going to be getting some of those. I'm sure there's stuff under here, or at least I think there is. And then we have two sets of cards, one's little, one's big. I always show you those at the end. So let's lift up that insert and see what's under. All right, let us see what's underneath. I'm guessing punch board. Yep, there it is. So that's why we had bags, because we have to punch all of these out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's take a closer look. I don't even know that I can guess here with so many different game mechanics. It's going to be tough to guess what these things are for. But at least we got to look at them. And this is the back. Here's another one. Looks kind of similar. Of course, I'm not really paying attention. Mostly trying to make sure that it's on camera. But there's some tokens. There seems to be a couple of characters down there. And here we have some money. Or I think it's money. Right? I know it's not a dollar sign, but it kind of is. Don't have to ask me what faction these are for. You know, it's the Napoleonimals. It's so it's too bad that they're really bland. You know, they're just white. Not much art, or maybe there's supposed to be some kind of electronic circuitry or whatever. I'm not sure, but they're very bland. Even the money, like, it's just white. Kind of takes you away from the futuristic, you know, theme. But maybe they did it so that it's easier to see because everything else is so colorful. And so all we have left are the cards. So let's take a look at the big ones first. And again, I'm not going to know, but at least we'll take a look, see if there's different backings. Now we can kind of sort them into. I don't know how many factions use cards. I'm guessing not that many because there's not that many cards, to be honest. So all of these seem to have the same back. Yeah, so if we're dealing with a deck builder, this would be a great way to do it. Let's take a look at the art on this side. So there's some symbols that, of course, right now I don't understand. I mean, the word is like that, but the 5 is like that. So maybe multi-purpose cards is what I'm thinking. And they look kind of similar. Might not. Oh, there's a different one. But the art is not impressive. There's a church. I'm guessing this is the hoteliers that have to build stuff, but I don't know. There's a moon on top of this one. Is there a moon on top of... Nope, that one doesn't have a moon. Oh, there's a circle on top of this one. Okay, well, that will all become clear. There's the casino. Cast tower. I guess we should look at them like this, now that we're halfway through the deck. Okay. A vertical farm. Okay. Cyber cafe. Nice. We gotta eat, right? Even in the future. And that's it. And I will tell you guys that I found this game at Dice Tower. I was recently there and I looked around for games to bring home that you guys might enjoy. And this one really caught my attention. But there were others, and if you want to see all those, I have a Dice Tower video, Meeple Village at Dice Tower, that you can take a look at and see other games that I found out about the Dice Tower at Dice Tower Con. But let's see, last but not least, we have finally different backings on things. Yep, we got purple, a ton of different backings. Okay, a lot of these green, I'm not sure if that's a character. There's the same color, but that's that, and this one's this. So we have 6 different backings on the little cards. Let's take a closer look at the other side of them. So first these, because there's not a lot of them, and I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. It's got characters on them, and then little different colors with different shapes. Okay, and then this purple, which I remember he's one of the characters. I don't remember. Is it the Paladins? Could be. Alright. Yeah. There we go. The art is okay. Yeah, I like it. I think that was another character. Ah, okay. This looks like a zoo. Those little tiles. Maybe the deluxe version has the actual things like this. Here, I think it's just cardboard. Here's the other blue guy. Athlete, talent, comedian. Okay. Well, everybody's got a talent. Juggler. Oh, these are the entertainers. Playwright. Poet. Singer. And stand-in. And here's the underground. I remember the chewing gum. Leader. Teacher. Okay. So these cards are cool. It's got the character. Everybody's. And there's a symbol on top, which I'm not sure what that's for. And then finally, these green ones, which are for the Apollonimos. Probably what tile you get to pick to place. So, okay, tons and tons of choices. And that's it, guys. That's everything that comes in the box for free radicals. I think I will like this one. Let me know what you think. Do you think that having all of those mechanics in one single game is going to make a good game, or do you think it's going to have an issue with the quality of the gameplay? Let me know what you think. If you want to see a run through of this one, I'm going to be taking my time reading through the instructions, picking some factions, and playing it, so I might as well do it for you guys. Let me know what factions you'd like to see. Would you like to see the Polyonymous, or would you like to see the hotel building guys, or the pick up and deliver? Which one do you think you'd like to see here at Meeple Village? If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to follow us on Twitter and on Instagram, where we post pictures of your favorite board games. I will see you guys on the next video, but until then, may you play more games.